Now, when I look at this house, I see more than a house on concrete blocks. I feel my ancestors. When the house was originally built, it was a wooden step. And then in 1972, during the time that they were in London, Daddy had Uncle Dodo built that concrete step. I won't say damaged, but has issues. And from the issues, you take them through the process and you bring them through to their strength.
I mean, you yourself have experience of your grandmother's strength. She did whatever she could. The only independent one she had in England was Clem, Irma, and later on David. All the rest of us was dependent on her. I'd just like to highlight that in terms of what she did to raise her family.
We had to go all the way from Trigaine down to Dodo, by the way, but to bring his stick so we can take him up to Trigaine. In Trigaine, where we were born and lived, we had a few neighbors who we were very friendly with. So if, for example, they didn't have, say, any dinner for the night or any fish or anything, we kind of exchanged.
They had a village that helped each other because you couldn't pay for things. It takes the community. So everybody was looking out for each other.
I began to appreciate Trigaine in a different way.
It was the warmth of the people. It was the lushness, the greenness, and just the sense of community that you had. Part of Trigaine is alive in 2024.
From my perspective, it takes a village to raise a community, and Trigaine literally was the foundation back then and will continue to be the foundation going forward.
My name is Carla Campbell and I'm the founder of Trigaine Community Interest Company, Early Intervention, Coaching and Holistic Services.
For me, community means three things: safety, resilience and legacy. Safety in support that we provide through our services, ensuring that nobody is left behind. Resilience in growth and the power that we enable amongst our service users. And legacy, ensuring that what we start today continues tomorrow and the next day and beyond.
So Trigaine is actually an area, a very small area in Dominica, West Indies, where my mother and her siblings grew up. And it really touched me because to look at it, it looks like a little sort of shack on concrete blocks. And I thought, my mum grew up there. And when I look at that picture, I see strength. I see resourcefulness. I see joy. And I was like, I have to kind of pay homage to my family, my ancestors. So I know the name Trigaine sounds like the word Trigaine, and it just feels like it aligns with our mission and our vision and everything that we're trying to achieve.
Trigaine stands for boundless possibilities, embracing the idea that there is no right or wrong, only the freedom to express oneself, much like art. Trigaine fosters an environment of love and compassion, with no judgment or condemnation, empowering individuals to heal and find strength through their own self-expression.
Our mission is simple yet profound: to enrich, enable, and empower. These values resonate deeply with me. Enrich is about elevating lives, not just by providing resources, but by nurturing growth in a way that lasts. When we enable, we're giving people the tools to help themselves. It's about teaching people how to fish, rather than just handing out fish. And empower, that's the most powerful. Empowerment is about handing back control. It's about creating autonomy, giving people the freedom to shape their own lives and futures.
I would definitely say that, the CIC model works for where and what I'm trying to achieve in the here and now, and that is helping underrepresented communities who perhaps couldn't access coaching and holistic services. So we have mentoring, we have well-being, we have art therapy, we have counselling. So the Triple E ethos will run through all of those streams and all of the work that we do in those capacities.
Mentoring is caring and supporting individuals, empowering them to make their own decisions and to take responsibility for the decisions they make, helping them to discover their potential, such as developing skills as self-esteem, self-confidence, academic excellence, and moral values.
Our core values really are just being very heartfelt and being relatable, being able to connect. I think connecting with our communities is extremely important, and doing the groundwork that perhaps other larger organizations or government bodies can't do, and really reaching the community and really feeling them and knowing how our skills can move them forward from where they are to where they want to be.
We also want to adopt our legacy left behind in our Dominican village, Trigaine, which always used to advocate hope, togetherness and well-being. We want to make sure as a collective we use our skills as professionals to ensure that individuals always find Trigaine as a safe haven for their wellness and vulnerability.
Unfortunately, we now live in an age where we are more interconnected than ever, but also very much more isolated. So Trigaine CIC is offering that sense of community to vulnerable people needing wholesome connections and positive interactions so that they can thrive in a safe and healthy environment.
We connect and engage with the communities by speaking, to the communities and also the people that support communities. So I have a really good relationship with social workers across London boroughs, the virtual school as well. We have some great contacts at the virtual school. Obviously, we're speaking to charities as well that support our communities. For example, Women's Aid, who support women that have fled domestic abuse. We also speak to our community firsthand. We aim to run focus groups on a regular basis and just hear what they're saying and hear what they're going through. And more importantly, listen to the support that they need and don't just assume. We managed to get lottery awards for all funding in our first year. Now that is absolutely amazing. And sometimes you think, oh my gosh, I'm just a little small CIC, but actually you have that massive impact. So we've been able to secure funding to run a project called the Enriched Lives Coaching Empowerment Project, which we're currently rolling out. We're also constantly looking for other funding streams and just tapping into our skills and our expertise. So yeah, we're constantly rolling, and we hope that in the future that we can celebrate even bigger accolades. At this stage where we are in 2024, communities have been lost. That community feel has really been lost, but we need to bring it back. We need to help each other. We need to exchange services. It's not always about money, but we need to see how we can work together to show each other that we actually care about each other